puppies. This week, we're gonna be working on this and this 77 Trans Am. This old girl right here, this 2006 Suburban, she don't need much. She's just getting some maintenance this week. It's been a while. It's been actually like almost 10 years since she's had a set of shocks. So we're gonna put some rancheros right on the front of this puppy, right here. Should be a pretty simple task. Should be a lot of fun. We got Dale Fevers with us today. My lover dog. We also drove the Lincoln Log today. That's always fun. We got her chair off. She's a little close. But we got this little guy. Them little guys, pretty simple task here. Should pop right out. Oh, we need a wrenchy. Grandpa's gonna impact from up here while I hold this and the camera. All right, let's give her a go.
You okay?
Yep. It's going. I think it released. I think you're free.
Yeah, I
yep.
think so. That baby's
nice. Yep. No more nut. Now we can get this bolt out. Look, I can push it out now. Dude, I was about to lower that jack so this jack would lift the wheel. Why would I do that when I could just... What a brilliant guy I am. Look at that. One shock. Stickers! We got a sticker! Oh my gosh. Look at how excited Phoebe just got for the stickers. She said, stickers! Yeah. New shock? It's in. So let's get this bottom bolt here. There's that. Now Grandpa's working on the top already. Look at them fingers. Look at them. All right. So I think we're not gonna be able to be lucky and get away with that same method we did last time. So I think I gotta get a wrench in there this time. Dang, super simple task. What are we in? 10 minutes or less? And that's from taking the wheel off. Dang. I like the red and white on this old white bourbon. We have successfully turned our chair back into a tire. So that's good. Old trash. What we're gonna do is this side, same thing. Same thing. And then we'll begin to that TA. So just for you guys, we'll begin right to the TA. The scenery is different. You could probably tell that we made it on yonder to my house. We got the little guy with us today. He's a little unfamiliar with me yelling on the camera. And we got a whole bucket of goodies that me, Grandpa, and Cody went to the junkyard the other day and picked up just for this Pontiac Trans. Let's look at them. So those are transmission cooler lines. Just what we needed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's up? You need some more bounces? Yeah. As well as we got the transmission cooler. So we gotta get that hooked up. And one more very good piece that I have over here because I was playing with it the other day to see if it would fit is this piece right here. So, you know, what we gotta do is swap these out and then get this shortened like quite a bit, so we need to get a measurement. So all the pieces of the puzzles are coming together. Let's start with these puppies that are a little bent up, so we'll have to straighten them out. Well, I gotta say, so far they're stuffing in there pretty nicely. They are dangling on this side. Can you see the glovies? So let's work them puppies up in there somehow. Alright, we got them belted in. We got a driver ready to go. He's a little upset that we ain't moving yet. But All right, buddy, I'm climbing in with you. Give you some bounces. And I can reach these right here. Dang. A whole lot of dad words and bending, and you know, they're on there. We use some of that thread sealant. So now we come up here to the front, and holy cow, we don't actually look too bad. You know, we're actually kind of hitting the motor mount, which we'll have to try and bend around, but that's okay. The front comes up here, lines up nice. Gives us a nice somewhat placement where we want to put our cooler, which we might be able to bolt right into that thing. Run a zip tie over something for now. Holy cow, it's getting hot. Little guy said, I won't be out here no more, so I had to take him in. But we kept going on these tranny cooler lines. I mean, transmission cooler lines. So here's, you can see them a little bit. But look at the cooler. I don't know how we got lucky, but we took one of the horns out, and that hole lined up perfect. So he said we're gonna run with it, and then we'll figure out how to get these up here later. But you can see our lines. They're not perfect, they're not pretty, but they should be functional. So what I had to do here is, the original system had one come from here and then around, and I think into the radiator. We're deleting on that, I think, and we're just gonna do this. So I'm gonna put a flare on the end of these pipes. So the hose that we have here, which this hose is actually part of the original hose here that we just cut off, so it should be strong enough to hold the PS of eyes. And then we'll hose clamp that puppy together. Should be easy as a chicken wing, you know what I mean? So I gotta find the flare tool. I don't know if it's here or at Grandpa's or where. So for now, let's shove this in the end of the transmission and use this tape measure and get a measurement of how long we need that drive shaft, so we can finally get someone to cut it, because I'm like several weeks behind, because the car show's in like 5 weeks, I think, maybe 6. I think it's more like 4 or 5. It's coming up quick. And you know, drive shafts can take some time. I'm gonna stick this thing in to about, I think this line, because that's where it should have rode originally. So it should have enough flex-a-rooney that we need, and it should have came out of a truck. I definitely don't think that's got enough suspension travel like a truck. Oh, we don't want no metal shavings in our shoulders, no way. Let's get in there, little buddy. Okay, I think that's good. See that line? So it looks like what we need is a 44 and a half, 44 and 5/8. Does the 1/8 inch really matter? Go ahead and comment, let me know, because I need to talk to the drive shaft guy, but he'll tell me too. But I don't think it matters, so 44 and a half is about what we need. This guy, she way too long. We got 48. Just shy of 48. But longer is better. That means we can reuse this. Man, what a day. We got a bunch done, but it doesn't even seem like we got a bunch done. You know, we got the transmission lines and we got a plan. We made a list. What am I doing making lists? Anywho, I got a bunch of stuff that's more important with the stars. You know, stuff we'll need more to get to the car show, and I did the math, it's actually like 8 weeks. So we got 8 weekends, so it gives us 8 to 16 days to play with this puppy, to get her ready to go to this car show. And man, there's a lot to do. You know, fuel system, cooling system, we got a bunch of electrical, so yeah, lots of stuff. So I'm gonna call it a night. Grandpa left, it's toasty, you know. So we're gonna start some electrical stuff tomorrow. See you in a second. It's been a few nights since I've been recording, so that means I've been doing some fiddling without you guys. But you know, I've only been working a few minutes in the evening, coming out here when I can, because you know, that's what you can do. So what I've been doing is using my electrical meter and figuring out all these wires. Looks like a mess, because that's what it is, a mess. Alright, so a lot of this was all disconnected when I started. Bit of a struggle, I will say. The only thing that was connected was the actual ignition switch wires, which is this guy and this guy. Yeah, that one. So what I did is I figured out which one was power in here, and then I brought power, you know, for a push button so we can use it on the starter. What? Then there was like another, you know, power. Here's ignition. Look at that little power. Boop. See him? That's gonna power up our ignition right there. Dang. What's happening? And then what do we got here? Dang, trans power needs fuse. Cool. So we need to put a fuse in here. And then we got another one off of this power over here. You see him? The yellow one. Then we got a fuse-a-rooney in here. And this guy will be for our fuel pump. Our electric one. Bzzz, bzzz, bzzz. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then this guy, tell you what, he tricked me up for a little bit. Yeah. This is the park neutral safety switch wire, which was not hooked up. You know, it was just dangling. So then I looked and I found it, and I was like, hey, there's a purple wire. And they had a wire in here. So I'm looking and I'm like, man, I'm not getting continuity. What is going on? The thing is not beeping. Well, they had a too small of a wire, and it was jammed so far in there the insulation was getting in the way. So it wasn't even doing anything. Gosh. So what I did is I made a new one. And I upsized the wire and made sure the insulation wasn't in the way. Dang. Then I got continuity. Went right on through to the other side. But that's what we got. And I did it this way because, well, we don't have anything to mount it to. And well, the key, that thing, it don't work. So I'm working with what I'm got, is what I'm saying. But soon enough, we'll be able to fire this puppy up. We just gotta run some fuel lines and we gotta do a bunch of other stuff. But gosh, I'm running out of time for this week because I gotta get a video out for you guys. This is what I got. This is what I did. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Cause please give me a like if you did. Comment what you thought. Never hurts. And subscribe to the channel. You don't have to, but you'd be a lot cooler if you did. Thank you for watching. Come back next week to see what wild stuff we're working on. Later.